Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm your friendly neighborhood PM here to give you your top 3 market points of the week. Now, it has been a very eventful week, both in news, sports, the markets. So without further ado, let's knock these top 3 points out of your way so you can go and enjoy your weekend. At point number 3, it was Elon Musk and Tesla unveiling their new autonomous vehicles last night. So Tesla did host an event last night to unveil their new and upcoming Cybercab, their RoboVan, and their humanoid robot Optimus. So the Cybercab is a 2-seater sedan that is expected to start production in 2026 and apparently only cost $30,000. Now, while the display was very nice, it left investors wanting a little bit, as you can see in the pre-market action of the Tesla shares, down 6%. Now, the reason for this being is that the presentation largely glossed over a lot of technical details, not addressing points of regulation, how they're going to own and operate these cabs, and really what more of the technical details on how they're going to accomplish this are. So while the event was very nice and a great display of what may be to come, investors were hoping for some more technical details on how they're going to actually accomplish this in the upcoming years. At point number 2, it was obviously CPI data that came out earlier this week. Now, CPI data did come in a little bit hotter than expected for the month of September. This was being primarily driven by core goods increases, especially used in new cars, furniture, and apparel. Now, this goes to show that while inflation has been coming down, it continues to die down, it is not fully dead. So on top of this, the Federal Reserve is going to have to take a very cautious stance with how they proceed on rate decisions. Now, we do feel that it is likely that we see another cut in the November meeting, probably a smaller magnitude than the 50 basis point cut that we did see, probably something closer to a 25 basis point cut. But now it raises the question whether or not there will be a cut in December or not. We're going to have to keep a tight eye on this upcoming data over the next few months, and we'll make sure to update you on this video as always. And then finally, point number 1, not so much market related. It's going to be similar to what we did last week. Obviously, Hurricane Milton tore its way through the state of Florida, leaving millions without power, some displaced out of their homes, and some also dead. So if you do know anybody in the area, if you have loved ones, friends, anything like that, please make sure you're reaching out to them, checking on them, seeing what you can do, and just making sure that they're okay. As we did last week with Hurricane Helene, we are going to post a link right here in the graphics. So please feel free to go ahead and follow that link if you feel so inclined to donate to the recovery efforts as well. Now that does it for the top 3 points this week. What are we looking to for next week? Well, next week it's going to be earnings season kicking off. As this morning it was actually kicked off by JP Morgan announcing their results. So it's going to be led by big banks and some healthcare companies. So stay tuned on that. And we're going to do our typical earnings edition next week as well. Now that pretty much does it for this week video. As always, if you have additional questions, please reach out to your financial advisor or dig into the written week in review. But as always, while the weather is still nice before we get to that winter time frame, please go out and enjoy your weekend, and we will see you the same time next week. Thanks again. Bye.